Hi, my name is Gavin, and I'm gonna be doing Act Two, Scene Three. The two characters I will be playing is Iago and Cassio. Iago is manipulating Cassio, and in this scene specifically, Cassio kind of voices his concerns about losing his position and wants to talk to Iago, who is the second hand right now of Othello, to get his position back. So, Iago, who Cassio trusts, like wholeheartedly, puts a lot of his faith in Iago to kind of set up an appointment between him and Desdemona. But little does he know that he's really just abusing him and manipulating him to get what he wants. So I hope you enjoy.
What are you hurt, Lieutenant?
I passed all surgery. Mary, God forbid. Reputation, reputation, reputation. Oh, I have lost my reputation. I have lost mine immortal part of myself, and what remains is bestial. My reputation, Iago, my reputation.
As I am an honest man, I thought you'd receive some bodily wound. There is more sense in that than reputation. Reputation is an idle and most false imposition, oft got without merit and lost without deserving. You have lost no reputation at all, unless you repute yourself such a loser. What, man? There are ways to recover the general again. You are but now cast in his mood, a punishment more policy than malice. Even so, as one would beat his offenseless dog to affright an impious lion, sue to him again, and he's yours.
I will rather sue to be despised than deceive so good a commander with so slight, so drunken, and so indiscreet an officer. Drunk? And speak parrot? And squabble? Swagger? Swear? And discourse, view stain with one's own shadow? O thou invisible spirit of wine, if thou hast no name to be known by, let us call thee devil.
What was he that you followed with your sword? What has he done to you?
I know not.
Is possible?
I remember massive things, but nothing distinctly. A quarrel, but nothing wherefore. O God, that men should put an enemy in their mouths to steal away their brains, that we should with joy, pleasance, revel, and applause transform ourselves into beasts.
Why? But you are all well enough. How came you thus recovered?
It hath pleased the devil drunkenness to give place to the devil warmth. One unperfectness shows me another to make me frankly despise myself.
Come, you are too severe a moraler. As if the time, the place, and the condition of this country stands, I could heartily wish this had not so befallen. But since it is as it is, mend it for your own good.
I will ask him for my place again. He shall tell me that I am a drunkard. Had I as many mouths as a hydra, such an answer would stop them all. To be now a sensible man, by and by a fool, and presently a beast. Oh, strange. Every inordinate cup is unblessed, and the ingredient is a devil.
You or any man living may be drunk at a time. Man, I'll tell what we shall do. Our general's wife is now the general. I may say so in this respect, for that he hath devoted and given up himself to the contemplation, mark, and denotement of her parts and graces. Confess yourself freely to her, importune her help to put you in your place again. She's of so free, so kind, so apt, so blessed, and disposition she holds it a vice in her goodness, not to do more than she is requested. This broken joint between you and her husband and treat her to splinter. And my fortunes against any lay worth naming, this crack of your love shall grow stronger than it was before.
You advise me well.
I protest in the sincerity of love, honesty, and kindness.
I think it freely. And at bedtimes in the morning, I will beseech the virtuous Desdemona to undertake for me. I am desperate, and my fortunes, if they check me here.
You are in the right. Good night, Lieutenant. I must to the watch.
Good night, honest Iago.
Y'all ready to win? Hey, I just talked to Cassio. It's whatever. He's crying about something. I don't know. Thank you for watching my short skit on Act 2, Scene 3. I wanted to go through a little bit of character analysis. I'm going to start with Iago. I look at him through the Marxist lens. He is, kind of a manipulative person who really wants to get power from using certain people and destroying people's reputation and ultimately getting people killed. And the choice of my modern day representation was that he was on the phone call and Cassio was there to voice his concern and to ask for advice from someone that he trusts. But Iago is, not really trustworthy, but, Cassio does not know that. So my little representation of that was Cassio voicing his concerns and Iago not really listening. He's just playing video games and eating food. And I thought that was a good way to represent him in the use of the Marxist lens. And then my analysis of Cassio would be that he's the manipulatant. He's there to voice his concern and, really ask for advice from Iago, and really he puts a lot of trust into him. He calls him honest Iago, so he really doesn't know that, the jig that he's going with, the scheme that Iago's really given up. He doesn't really understand that, and he's falling right into the trap. He's going to go meet with Desdemona, and ultimately Iago's going to use that against him when confronting Othello about their affair. So I thought that kind of played really well into a modern representation of Act 2, Scene 3, the one that I went over. So thank you for watching, and I've been Gavin Swingle. I played both characters, so I tried my best.